the class of 2014's chosen speaker. Please join me in thanking these retiring staff members and welcoming Mr. Tedone to the stage.
Thank you so much. I hope I don't disappoint you, though I can't sing and I can't dance and I can't play an instrument, and I have to follow Ben Peterson.
Yeah, all right, what's up with that?
But it's a wonderful world.
Bruce.
So what do I do well? Well, some of you know maybe I do tell a lot of chemistry jokes like, we all know, come on guys, you gotta help me now. Grams are like the... You multiply, you divide, I don't know, I just made the... What do you do with little chemists? See, your tax dollars are not wasted, citizens of St. Louis. No, what I really think I do best, honestly, is I philosophize quite a bit. And if you don't mind, I'd like to do just a little bit more. Maybe going back to Mr. Panchal here, what is it about San Luis Obispo that makes us all so special? My 60 plus years, I've pondered that question and maybe some answers. As I walk around, even right here, I grew up right above Cal Poly when we only had 10 buildings. The oak trees always made an impression on me. I knew they had deep, deep roots, and maybe that's what you have to do to live in San Luis, have deep roots. Maybe it's just because we're naturally unique. We're not glitzy like Hollywood. We're not cosmopolitan like San Francisco. We're not as earthy as the folks in the Great Valley to the east. But we're kind of an odd mix, aren't we, really? Of all of that. And maybe that makes us a little exceptional. Maybe it's just because Oprah said so. Hey, we're talking Oprah here, we know. Never soft pedals Oprah. But you know what? I don't think it's all those, although their influence is significant. Nope, I'm a science guy. So when I thought of that question, I looked to the Earth. More specifically, as you look out, what do you see? You see Cerro San Luis and Bishop's Peak and the San Lucia Mountains just behind us. And if the geologists have it right, those mountains were once twice their size. They've moved thousands of miles to get here just so I can hike the hills and look down on this community that's grown me. But maybe that's when it started to hit me. What really makes San Luis Obispo unique and beautiful is the people that inhabit it.
Aww.
Yeah. These people, you and me, are just like those ancient peaks. Each generation from the Chumash on has understood this very important thing. What's important is that you leave this place better than you found it. San Luis Obispo does that very well. That means San Luis Obispo is special because it cares about its future. And guess what, kids? You're it. We've cared for you for 18 years. Now, guess what? It's your turn. As our graduates, it's time to show that you really do understand that big life lesson. Leave every single situation, place, and event better than you found it. We take this lesson from the ancient peaks here in San Luis Obispo, and you can do the same. And if you do, I swear you will move mountains. You know what you need to do it, guys? Mr. P has already taught it. My fellow cousin, fellow science teacher, retiree. The 3 Ps. Come on, guys. The 3 Ps. Let me hear it.
Patience, persistence. Patience, persistence, and...
I hope you heard that, San Luis Obispo. I'm going to take one at a time. Positive, persistent, patient.
Yeah.
Positive. Oh, no, I know you're waiting on the joke. You didn't lose electrons. Guys, it's a hard, cruel world out there. You're going to take some knocks. Wish I could sugarcoat it, can't do it. Irregardless, stay positive. The incredible sad events just 90 miles to the south of us on the 101 lost one of my most wonderful students. reminds us all of the pain and suffering sick people can cause. You can't let the sickos win.
Yeah.
I know you're not going to believe this, but I got a Springsteen quote here.
No.
Bruce Springsteen, Tunnel of Love, wrote, "You have to learn to live with what you can't rise above." You gotta learn to live with what you can't rise above. Seek those that have a positive outlook on life, no matter how many curveballs get thrown at you, no matter how many high strikes you have to take. There are good people, there really are some good people out there, you just have to find them. Number 2, positive, persistent. I'm going persistent first. Well, I'll get patient. Patient builder. But persistent. You can't give up, guys. The most important determinant in how far people travel up the academic corporate ladder is stick-to-itiveness. You know, I've had the greatest job in St. Louis. I couldn't ask for a better career. But way back when, in 1977, when I started teaching up in Cambria.
Cambodia?
Just north of Los Grosos and Moronbay. My first job as professionally was a coach union up in Cambria. I had like 14 preps and, oh gosh, I had to coach 2 tennis teams and you know what, I almost quit. My early years were disasters. Really, I don't know why I kept at it. But I did, and I'm so glad. Kids, if that's a lesson for you, please understand it. I've had the greatest career. I've got to work with the greatest kids in the world, the kids of San Luis Obispo High School. But having drive and ambition, that persistence factor really doesn't come naturally. You have to cultivate it and make it a habit of mind. All right, patience, positive, persistent, and
Patient.
third character, right? Nothing that is rewarding comes easily or quickly. The really good things in this life, getting an advanced degree, owning a business, working your way up that corporate ladder, building relationships, raising a happy and healthy family, all those things take time. These are the lessons we take from our volcanic peaks. To move mountains, to enact change and growth, you need a positive belief that you can do it, and the endurance to do it. Be the mountain, and guess what? You can move them. Frederick Buehner, a quote that's in a library, it's stuck with me. "The life I touch, for good or ill, will touch another life, and then in turn, another, until who knows where the trembling stops or in what far place my touch will be felt." You may not solve every problem in the universe, kids, but you know what? If you remember the 3 Ps, try to make every situation better than you found it. Well, you know what? You just might change the world. At the very least, you'll be able to look back on your life and say with pride, yeah, I did my best to make this planet better. And the lives that I helped illuminate mine even more. There was simply no greater gift. And so as I venture into retirement, the next stage, taking time to hike those peaks, I will think of my own mountainous journey and look forward to hearing from you. Please, though, not all at once, okay? But it's time for you guys to go out and move some mountains. Thank you for letting me have the greatest job in San Luis. Let me have this last lecture at this grand stage. I wish you all the best. Keep going.